Left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
We need this one to bounce right. That was special.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
From about 200 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Going with the hybrid. This one needs to kick left.
Yep, he's putting Rosie's nosy out of joint with that one. That was an incredible approach.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That's inside the range, and that will take him to 3 under. And now this player sits in second behind the leader, Lydia Ko. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back toward you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
There have been a lot of players that have come out, and people are quick to label them as prodigious talents and what they can do, but it's true about Lydia Ko that she is one of the game's prodigies.
Luke, when you say prodigy, I think Lydia Ko's name should just be, instead of prodigy, just say, look at Lydia Ko. Because this young lady has seemingly done it all at 14 years young. 14, won a professional event. The youngest, men or women, to ever win a tournament that early. That is astounding. 18 years old, major champion with the final round 63. It's mind-blowing how good this young lady was at such an early age. Yes, had a little lull there for a little bit, but now come back out and has just taken the world by storm again. 17 wins already and building in her professional career. The sky is the limit for Lydia.
A par putt awaits. Well hold. Let's move on. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 sixth, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Pretty good shot there.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the North or the South course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
Appears to have overcooked this one. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
Not a bad line, this. Oh, that's a clutch par. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, caught up in some branches. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
And here we are with their 4th. Just 2 shots behind. Oh, that's frustrating. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Nice stroke. Well, at least it wasn't a double. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20 if this putt drops. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. And this putt to move them into a tie for 2nd. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's currently tied for 2nd.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Second shot here on the 9th. A few shots under par at the moment. Tied for second place. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Well struck. And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This would be a great up and down from this spot. All right, you'll make it the next time. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one looks to be heading towards the green. That should set up another chance. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Hey, nice looking line. The old hammer hands putt. A par putt on the table. This one started out on a good line. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it's New Zealand's Lydia Ko who leads here as we head to the next. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Second shot here on the 11th. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely. Wow, did this come out beautifully? What a shot from that nasty lie. You should be proud of that.
Here's Justin Rose. Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. Let's get back to it, shall we? Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Oh, so close. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. An opportunity to make their par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Sitting at -3, currently tied for third. Yeah, nicely played. Well, this would be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. That is hunting for the hole. Oh, just missed. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this putt coming up for his par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Jon Rahm, your leader, as we head to the next hole. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Oh, well played. The great Ceferano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Get excited. This could go in. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in 2nd place, behind Jon Rahm.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Opting for the 5-wood. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Playing within their comfort zone there.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
This has eyes for the hole. Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
He's currently in the second position. Sixteenth, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Left yourself an opportunity. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Yes, sir. That deserves a round of applause. What a way to close out the day. A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
It could use it with only 2 holes remaining.
Ooh, right by the hole. Now, this would be a good putt to make. Stay close to the leader.
I really hope this one drops for him.
It's tracking. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Currently 5 under for the day. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
This one needs to kick left. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
It's on a good line. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with Jon Rahm.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
That's some good golf right there. 2 shots stand between he and victory. Can he do it? Not bad. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all.
What a putt started this.
Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them.